Now, talking about opposites, let's take a look at the interior of the Grecale and let's talk about the balance of the opposites. In the cabin of the Maserati Grecale, you see all the elements you expect from Maserati. And you can also see how teamwork delivers a great product. Color material delivering fine leather, this open three-dimensional carbon fiber, but just the work of the design team with this AC outlet, paired with perceived quality and tactile quality here with the controller to control the airflow. But also, no detail is too small for this team. For example, this little metal plaque to finish off the stitching on the side of the console. Now, the steering wheel will always be the most important part of the Maserati interior. You have those massive metal shifter pedals here, but you also have now, directly at your fingertips, the drive mode controller and the engine start-stop button. Talking about drive modes, here in the center, we have the new single glass big screen paired with PR&D buttons, so we're really bringing together the digital world and the mechanical world. In the digital world, you can see the drive mode, select or feedback. In this case, you have the GT and you have the readout of the behavior of the car. If you now go to Corsa, you can see how the behavior mapping changes and what to expect when driving it. Speaking about Corsa, up here we have our new digital clock. Before it was always analog, now we're going digital. And this clock can also be configured. And if you want to go into Corsa mode, you can, of course, go into a G meter. I mentioned the mechanical PR&D shifter buttons that we have integrated into the screen. That allows us to actually remove the shifter from its normal position here on the console, and it allows us to create some extra storage opportunity for the customer, but also for your phone and some wireless charging. The comfort doesn't stop here. The Grecale has best-in-class second-row legroom on top of that. Technology, I spoke about the central screen, I spoke about the digital clock. There's one more element, which is the cluster in front of the driver, 12-inch, fully configurable, whether you like the GT mode or the more relaxed, reduced mode, and of course there will be a Corsa mode. What is really unique about the cluster is actually its shape, its form. Normally the screens are rectangular, they have to be mounted rather high on top of the steering column, which takes them out the optimal viewing area. With this cluster, we were able to give it a so-called saddle cart, more like a freeform, and that allows us to move the cluster down, hugging the steering column and providing the perfect viewing angle. So you now see why team play is such an important part when designing the car. Whether it's the exterior with the beautiful shapes, the lighting team, on the interior color material, the design team, engineering, everyone coming together to truly deliver an exceptional product to you.